back, ladies and gentlemen. It's the 5K, and good news.
The tides have turned.
They have. It was going one way, and all of a sudden it shifted another way, and we have everybody in the game.
Yep.
Excitement level has risen.
Yeah, TCM, his team could have used him on that last map.
You
Lost
think?
that CTF pretty bad.
You think?
But
he's back.
sometimes you just gotta tell people what happened.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, if you guys missed the beginning of the series, basically what happened was Team No Name with his Methods team, they won the hard point. Then TCM lagged out. We waited about 30 minutes for them to play one round of 3v4 S&D. Then we instantly went into a game of 3v4 capture the flag.
You make it sound so fun. This
which TR was able to take that, where they were able to take that CTF game pretty close down to the wire, 7-0. And now we are back to 4v4 gameplay.
Yes, finally, Uplink Biolab, and you know, we need to see the Team No Name come out clutch here, otherwise they are going night-night. See a couple of you guys saying Prof has lost. Interesting. So if you had Prof in your vote to win the bundle, of course you can change it. You can tweet as many times as you would like. All you need to do is tweet at us, at UMG_Matt, at Benson_U, and at MLG with hashtag what was our hashtag? MLG5K?
Yeah.
Yep, hashtag MLG5K, and who you think is going to win. So you can change your vote if you so choose, but we will be picking a winner at the end of the show.
So what's so interesting, I think, is that coming into Columbus, everyone was against uplink, whatever. Coming out of Columbus, now people are like, oh, let's get rid of CTF and add more uplinks. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I think it's such a great game mode to watch. I think the listen-ins on uplinks are so awesome because unlike a hardpoint listen-in, you know, obviously if you're a hardcore, you understand what's going on in a hardpoint listen-in, but if we just, you know, throw it to a casual listen-in on a game of uplink, you totally get what's going on. You obviously have to get the satellite drone to the other team's goal, throw it in, you get one, jump it in, you get two. It's just an awesome game to watch and commentate.
Right. It's kind of like, it's so simplistic because it just represents sports so well. So I feel like if you don't understand what's going on, then you've clearly never watched any sports whatsoever, and that's concerning. Meanwhile, though, Team No Name do have a 2-0 lead right now, so they're looking to try to make a comeback. Of course, as I mentioned before, they're 2-1 down in this series. It's been a long one, and Matt, whilst we're just going through this, I want you to just hit refresh on the bracket, just because I feel like I've aged like 5 years so far. I just want to see if anyone has, you know, caused any upsets. I just want to get confirmation, you know, did Prof lose, etc., etc. Where are we actually at in that bracket? We'll go through the bracket with you guys after this match just to keep you all updated, but is there anything notable you see?
Denial took out DT 3-2, so very close game. The winner of this match will go up against Denial, so maybe that's one we want to stay on board with. As it looks like Methods, he's going to jump it in, give them a 4-0 lead.
Like it a lot. And Tistique, he's going to pick up a kill as well. Now the question is, can they relay? Now this is a big problem though, because Nagafen has that satellite drone and he's going to need to try and stay alive. Nice jukes, but unfortunately is going to go down. Felony's going to retrieve that. Nice play, throws it out of bounds. And I have a question for you and a question for the chat as well. It's something which has been widely sort of argued, I guess is the best way. You know, some people say throwing the satellite drone is a cheap, throwing the satellite drone outside the map is a cheap way of defending your bases. Oh my god, Methods, that was sick. By the way, 4-piece. Oh, Methods, you're a beast, I love you. Throwing the satellite drone outside the map should have a consequence.
No.
You don't think it should? You think it's...
I'm totally against that.
Really? Why is that?
I mean, they throw it out, like, okay. I mean,
okay.
The argument is, if the end of the game, one team can bring the satellite drone to their base, throw it off the map, whatever, you can easily set up where the drone spawns and then grab it on the respawn. I think it needs to stay the way it is. I think if you added a penalty to it, changes it too dramatically. As we see, Steven,
he just missed
wide right there.
That was awful.
Looking awful.
Yeah, that was real bad. I'm not gonna lie. But then the argument to it is, in sports, imagine if I'm playing a game of like, I don't know, like football, my football, right? And I get the ball all the way to your goal, and then you kick it out, and then the ball goes back to the halfway line. That would just be illogical.
That's the only sport that works like that.
Basketball, same way. If I have the ball, I know it's not as drastic because obviously it's a smaller kind of area, but if I just threw it out to the sideline and then all of a sudden we ended at the halfway line, that'd be kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you know, you compare it to some of the major sports.
I think it's more strategy than anything.
Oh, Hazard. Jukes, 2-point play. Love it. And that's going to tie the game at 10 seconds left. Nicely played from both these two teams. Felony, last-ditch effort from him. Can he get the pass off? Of course, the passing has been reduced, but that's ambitious. Is he going to beat the buzzer? No, it's not. So he goes to half, all tied up.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just what you love about Uplink. It's that scoring, you can just sway so dramatically. You saw, you know, Team No Name went out quick to a 4-0 lead that round, and then obviously, you know, TR comes quick right back with 2 scores of their own to tie this up going in the second half. Who do you like winning this, Ben?
Honestly, I'm really impressed that they managed to come back in that second side. You know, they were 4-0 down. And I was kind of like, okay, this is going to game 5. But then in the last couple of minutes, they really picked up their performance. Team TR, so I'm looking at those guys to potentially come out big, because I feel like Team No Name have just dealt with so much stuff. They must be really low in confidence.
Yeah, and they got to be just kind of mentally
like,
drained. Like, yeah.
Meh, you know.
One thing I will say is that the Hazard for TR, he has been using the ASM1 pretty much this entire map. And he is 20-9.
That's a big game for him.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great map for this type of gun, though. Lots of close quarter battles. Some of your longer range battles are, I wouldn't exactly call them long range. They're about the distance. He's just fighting right here at medium range, which, I mean, we've seen throughout the day the ASM does work at that medium to short range.
Yeah, especially short range. You've seen so many players just melt through players, you know, using a bow. Craziness. But that's good to see, I think. You know, adding a little bit of diversity. 10 seconds before that satellite drone is going to reset. See that new timer in broadcaster mode. 4 seconds. Is anyone going to touch it? Doesn't look like it, so it's going to reset back to its original position. As Hazard making his way down that right-hand side, of course, tied game. That's that ASM1. And he's going to have to kill to his right-hand side. Connects. Nicely played. Actually has 2 ASM1s now. Changes one out for a bow. As drone picked up by, I believe, who was it? That was Methods who was trying to make that play. But now, can they try and push this far right-hand side? They have players in support, but no, you don't want to strafe to the left there. You want to go to the right. Somehow stays alive, and this could be home sweet home.
Right, he's got teammates in front of him, too, working with. He's actually going to be pushed by one player. You see on the minimap outside at Snow, that player is going to push in. It's going to be Felony. He's going to pick up 3 and take that satellite drone back. And one thing I think you see that teams mess up on, Ben, is you need to get control of the satellite drone spawn.
Yeah.
But what we see teams do is
they serious, Felony?
Oh,
it bounced! Oh, that was so close. We saw Enable hit that bounce shot.
Oh, yeah, that was sick.
At Columbus, that was ridiculous. If Felony hit that, that would have been nice. But drone, reset. Still 3 minutes left, and right now, no one really has an advantage, I feel. You know, it's back and forth.
Yeah, they need to push. When you want to get control of this map, or just any uplink in general, you want to push straight through where the satellite drone spawns. You want to force the other team to spawn further out. Last person behind, so to speak, picks up the drone, and then he's kind of your ball carrier, so to speak.
Right. You always want to make sure you have teammates in front of you when you are that carrier. If you don't, you're just going to get slayed down. Simple as that. As Antisti goes to the juke, but nice play from Nagafen as he picks that one up. But the satellite drone in a pretty dangerous position right now. As Nagafen just picks that up. Hasn't got overclock available. I thought maybe he might think about just trying to pass that to a teammate, but decided he just wanted to run. Has a 1 player in support, but unfortunately looks the wrong way as Hazard goes down. That's going to leave Steven last man up in purple. And there's going to be a player, Methods, actually with that satellite drone. And he's going to escape her, and Methods has a good chance of scoring this potentially if he gets the melee, which he does. Nicely played from Methods.
Yeah, he's going to wait for his teammates. He's got players spawning right around the corner. So it's going to be big gun battles right there. He's got 1 player in front of him. I believe that's Felonies, but he's going to be taken out from behind. Huge play right there from Hazard. It will pick up that 2-piece. I mean, he has just had a great series overall.
Yeah, 29 and 16 in this Uplink Biolab game. We're into the last minute and a half. Can we see someone try and catch the win at the very end? That satellite drone is bouncing. Antisti is going to come up, clean up a couple of kills here. If he can find this next one, it's going to put him in a nice little spot. Not going to be able to get it. I think his teammate did stay alive though, so not too drastic of a loss as we approach that final minute. Drone in the hand of Hazard, and he's been kind of series MVP, but that's a pretty ambitious melee attack I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, that's pretty crazy, you know, to run straight at the opposing player and just try and whale the ball. Methods right here.
Oh, he gets it!
And I love that play. He could have been too greedy and have gone for, you know, the 2-point dunk, but knew where his team was at in the game. You know, 55 seconds left at that time. just threw the ball into the goal. You know, just take that 1 point, give your team a lead, and then just try and defend from there.
Yeah, because now you're forcing the opposition to really go to you. The big question is, can Team No Name control the satellite drone spawn? That's key. Hazard, though, with the ASM-1 is going to clean up a couple of kills here, and that is going to give Nagafen license to pick up that drone and potentially start pushing that right-hand side. But this is such good coverage, really, from Hazard, as he's going to pick up more kills. Nagafen left, and he just managed to destroy Methods, and the 1 point play here to seal the deal and get the draw. It's going to bounce. Bounce off the map. 16 seconds left. Arguably, Nagafen could have taken a little extra time there to really secure the 1 point play, but Matt, that means we're going to a game 5.
Yeah, I think he could have pushed up a little bit further there, Ben, to secure this. We're going to see Hazard the last second trying to get a shot off, but no good right there, and that is actually a huge victory right there for Team No Name. That's why Uplink's awesome.
Right?
Right, just for plays like that.
That last second play was so close to being all tied up, and Nagafen arguably just making a bit of a hasty decision, opting to throw a bit soon. And Tisty just dropped 40 kills. Holy
40 and 19.
Whack-a-mole, that is crazy. Massive amounts of kills from him, but we do get to go to a game 5. This series has been kind of back and forth. We do apologize about that, but finally, some awesome gameplay from the 5K. We'll get to a quick commercial break. When we return, we will have game 5.